Hey guys, happy Wednesday morning. Yay, it's Wednesday. So good morning out there, wherever you're tuning in from, whether you are at work, at home, finishing your coffee. I just got done with mine. I just want to say good morning, make today an awesome day. And today we are going to talk about the habits of successful people. There are habits that successful people as a whole share, certain traits and certain habits that across the board, many successful people seem to incorporate either in their day to day or they embrace those traits and they get better at these things. And of course, it would help in your business. So I wanted to share it today. We are going to talk about, I believe, let me think. I think there's five traits that I'm going to talk about today. So if this makes sense to you, or if it brings some value, or you need to share it, go ahead and share it, please. Tag people if you need to. Go ahead and chime in when you hop on and tell me where you're coming in from, so I can tell you and say hey to you and your state and give you guys a shout out. But let's get right into it, guys. So I'm going to start with the subject of the first one of the first traits out of the five that I'm going to talk about is successful people plan out their day the night before. A lot of times they've been accused of being extremely OCD. And yes, I do have a little bit of OCD going on. And you know what? It's never been a bad thing for me. It actually helps me in my business. And I kind of tend to think, I mean, I don't have any proven evidence or anything, but I kind of tend to think that a lot of successful people have a little bit of OCD going on. And you know what? It can be functional. That's totally fine. Obviously, you don't want it to be consuming your life and affecting your day-to-day living, then it's more of a problem. But with a little bit of OCD, sometimes it's good. So it's easy to get off track if you don't have a plan. And without planning the day before, and I've found this with my meals when I'm doing my health and my fitness and keeping my diet clean, this is the same principle. I have to do the same thing. I have to plan out my day of my food the night before. If you wake up and you don't know what you want to accomplish, where is that going to take you? If you have a clear goal and you have a clear plan that you've already laid out for the next day, you wake up and you go right down that list, and it doesn't always work out as planned. Obviously, things happen. Little things during your day can throw you off track, of course, but at least you have a guide and you have something you can adjust to without losing that focus. So that's number one trait of successful people. Number two, we're going to talk about is successful people read to get inspired and use personal development. Reading is essential. It is learning. It is basically in our business as network marketing professionals or as entrepreneurs. It's basically the equivalent of college, in my opinion. It is your learning source, and it is where you are going to get all of the knowledge that you can apply to your business and get you to reach that success that you're going for. I think they said, people, that are really successful when they were kids and how they read so much. I personally always read a lot when I was a kid. I loved to read. I believe my mom told me at one point that I would take the encyclopedias and read them because I was so desperate for knowledge. So, something to think about. There's a lot of success books out there. There's a lot of personal development books out there. If you need a list and you don't know where to go and how to get started on that journey of reading and incorporating it into your day, I can definitely help you and recommend some reading. It isn't necessarily how long you read, but forming a reading habit, like incorporating maybe a half an hour even of the day to help you gain some knowledge and help you on your journey is definitely helpful and a very great thing to do. And it's a habit of successful people. So number three, we're going right down the list, guys. Successful people make health and wellness a priority. I know that for some people, they don't do this, but some people do. And if you're all healthy all the way around, mind and body, it's going to affect every area of your life. And I've learned this because in my past business, I was in a health and wellness company, and that was my main focus every single day. My business was to be proof of the product, which was health and wellness, and I had to be an example. And I learned this. That what you eat and how much you exercise affects your whole entire life, your mood. It's a reset. It's great for stress. Smart food choices give you more energy. They keep you from feeling sluggish all day, so that you can accomplish your list that you made already the night before. So, you choose wisely, make healthy decisions, and keep your mind and your body in top condition to be more successful. That makes sense, I think. So number 4, successful people don't get distracted by what other people are doing. Successful people don't care what's going on around them. Other people can be inspiring, and you can learn things from them, and you can watch, and like I'm telling you here right now, I've made these mistakes. I've done this correctly. Some things you shouldn't do, some things you should do. But if you start comparing progress, instead of looking to them as information and as a source of knowledge or inspiration, it can bring you down. It's going to make you feel stressed. It's going to put you in a rut. You're going to feel unworthy. You're going to feel jealous. You're going to be resentful. And the successful people out there and leaders realize that it's their own journey, and it's not something to compare to another person's journey. So do not start comparing. I did a video last week maybe about why you should not compare yourself to others. And if you need to find it, it's on my blog here at workingwithmelissa.com. Or you can find it on my YouTube channel. And it talks in depth of like a 15-minute video about comparing yourselves and why that's a bad idea. So let's move on to the last tip, habit, I would say, of successful people that I'm sharing. Successful people live each day like it's the last. They wake up and they realize that everything that they have built could be gone tomorrow. It's true. Your most important person, if you're in network marketing, your most important person on your team, the person who's recruiting the most, the person who is making a good amount of the money on your team, the person that is a top-notch recruiter could literally wake up and be gone tomorrow. So, just keep in mind, life is busy, life is crazy. I've got a house full over here. I have 4 freaking dogs. I know, don't even get me started on that. It's not my fault. I promise you, it's my husband's. So we have 4 dogs. I have 2 sons, one who recently came back from out of state, and he's here with us. And I also have a son that has autism. So life is crazy. We all want to focus on the future, but one of the secrets that I found to making each day count and making my frame of mind more present is to stop focusing on the future, because be fully present. While it's important to plan, it's important to live each day. There's no guarantee, unfortunately, that you'll be here tomorrow. So we need to live each day as it were our last, and make the most out of every moment. Make right now count. Do the things that are going to get you closer to your goals right now, because there might not be tomorrow. And when you look at a bigger goal, and I've talked about this sort of in the previous videos too, about setting goals and making smaller attainable goals, realistic goals, keep in mind when you're setting your goals that they need to be something that you have control over, not outcome-based goals, just action goals. How many people are you going to talk to today? How many people are you going to reach out to on your team? How many follow-ups are you going to do? How many people are you going to add as friends on Facebook and say hello and introduce yourself? Those are all things that are measurable, and they will get you closer to your goal as long as you're consistent and you're doing them every single day. The things that are not controllable are never a good idea for me, in my opinion, to use as a goal, because I can't say I'm going to have 3 people sign up today, even though I would love to. I have to do the small tasks that get me to that goal, and have those more measurable. And eventually it will, numbers don't lie. It will come together. But I can't say I'm going to sign up 3 people today, and then if it doesn't, then I'm feeling let down. So it's easy to get frustrated with the enormity of a big goal that you want to accomplish. Just doing these habits, these 5 habits, living each day, waking up determined, being fully present, forming these habits, these 5 habits, give you a better chance of success. Build from there, and whatever success means to you as your goal, just start forming these habits, and it will increase your chances of success. So that is kind of all I wanted to talk about today. That is our subject, and I went through the 5 steps or 5 habits. I keep calling them steps, but those are the 5 habits that I wanted to talk about of successful people. So start forming those if you're not already. If you are and you're still having difficulty or you need anything at all, feel free to reach out to me. My team we are constantly training. We are constantly establishing new training videos. We have a concrete system. So I'm learning from the best leaders out there. I have some amazing mentorship, and I love to pass on. I don't even want to say I love to pass on this information to you. I'm trying to help others succeed and know that they can succeed in this business. It is feasible for everyone. And if I can do it, you can do it too. I came from, I was a C student in high school. I dropped out of college like 3 times. I never could do college. I'm more of a hands-on and a more knowledge-based, learn for myself, take it in kind of a person. I could never do the assignments and follow the directions. I have a really hard time with that. And I know that might make sense to some people and it may not. Some people are straight book people. They can sit down, take a test, get an A, and they go through high school and they go through college and they get all A's. But that's not me. That is totally not me. So I have had to find other ways to make my success, and I have had to find other ways to earn an income from home due to my situations. Everyone is able to do this. Anyone can do this. We have the tools at our disposal as network marketers to do this and do a good job and establish a great business for yourself. So with that, I will say goodbye, and I hope you guys have an amazing Wednesday, and I will see you tomorrow in my kitchen again, same time, same place, Thursday, 10 a.m. Join us for a new subject. I'll see you guys later. Bye.